What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon 1 Bloodmoon difficulty bosses walkthrough. I am bringing you the Baron, the first DLC boss that you are going to encounter once you clear the the epic dungeon, the epic first dungeon of the courtyard. Now this boss is rather challenging if you don't do it properly. It is a multi-face boss. It has 3 faces, but each face is the same as the previous one. It's not like the tactic changes from phase 1 to phase 2 or phase 3. It's exactly the same. Basically what he does is that once you deal sufficient damage to him, he spawns some cocoons. He spawns 4 cocoons to be precise. He will be in one of those cocoons and the other 3 will contain random enemies. You want to break out these cocoons in order to uncover him and continue damaging him until you kill him. And he will do this 3 times during the fight. But more on that later. I will go through this as we do the fight. Let's talk about the comp. I like to bring 2 men-at-arms, 1 highwayman and 1 vestal for this boss. The vestal, nothing major here, it just has the healing increased trinkets. The highwayman has tracking shot. Be certain to take tracking shot because this is a long fight. It's gonna last a little while, so tracking shot is excellent. You use it once and it lasts for the whole fight and it buffs the highwayman's damage. So that's very good. You want tracking shot here. The others will be duelist advance, point blank shot as always, and wicked slice. Now about the men-at-arms. The men-at-arms will have crush, will have retribution, will have defender in case you need to defend someone if his hit points go below 50% or something. But we take bolster here. Bolster is also a very good buff to have. It buffs our dodge and reduces the stress, and you use it once per battle and it lasts for the full duration. So that's another good thing to have because it is a long fight, like I said. Also the boss gives a lot of stress, so this helps a lot to alleviate some of the stress damage. The second man-at-arms has the same spec. Now I have him in the 3rd position because I want the highwayman on the 2nd position. Now from the 3rd position he cannot use crash, but he can use guard to guard the vestal, so that the Baron never threatens her. About the trinkets, you want your absolute best damage trinkets here. You want to kill this guy as quickly as you can humanly can. So I gave the focus ring to the man-at-arms in the 1st position plus the crescendo box. I gave focus ring and mercurial salve to the highwayman. Obviously the boss is a bloodsucker. I gave the sun ring and the legendary bracer to the man-at-arms at the 3rd position, simply because I do not have a 3rd focus ring. If I had the 3rd focus ring, I would give it to him, but the sun ring works as well. Now, as you probably already guessed, since we have these 3 dudes here that all of them have riposte, we're gonna abuse the shit out of the riposte in this encounter. We want to counter attack as many times as possible, and what's better is that the Baron has an ability that targets the whole team. So whenever he does this ability and you have riposte up, he will be counterattacked 3 times in a single round. That's huge. That's huge damage. Okay, also I shouldn't forget to mention that you also need consumables for this fight. You need to bring the proper consumables. You need bandages because he will bleed you. You need medicinal herbs because he does some debuffs to you, but I don't exactly remember what they do. Just bring a couple of medicinal herbs. You want holy water in case someone goes low. You use the holy water to avoid the next bleed. And very important, you want laudanums for this fight. He gives horror to the group. So you want the laudanums to clear the horrors. Because we are not using stress reduction trinkets, we are going with full damage trinkets. Having laudanums really helps here. I bring 1 torch because you use it and you gain +3 accuracy. It's nothing major, but it's there, so yeah. And some blood for your afflicted heroes. Okay, I've rambled enough. Let's do the fight. There he is.
It would seem his taste for triviality remains unabated, even now.
So, as you can see, phase 1 has started already. These are the 4 cocoons that I told you about. You want to kill 1 cocoon at a time, because once you kill 1, you will uncover an enemy. You want to kill that enemy, then kill the second cocoon. Kill the second enemy, kill the third cocoon, and so on. Now, if you uncover the Baron on the first cocoon, you kinda want to either burn him down in order for him to start the next phase as quickly as possible, or you want to uncover all the rest of the cocoons at the same time. Now, why would you do that? The reason these cocoons are dangerous is because when they are active, all healing is prevented. Yep, you heard that right. We cannot heal once, even if a single cocoon is up, we cannot heal. And when you have the Baron up and cocoons up and you cannot heal and you let him deal damage to you, things might turn badly. So let's see how this fight goes then. On the first round, I'm just gonna buff my group with bolster. The highwayman will use the tracking shot to buff himself for the rest of the fight. Another bolster. And the Vestal, as you can see, the cocoons prevent her healing skills. So we'll just damage this dude for 1, why not? Now it's time to set up retribution and riposte.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's uncover the next cocoon now.
Obliterated.
I don't want to hit another cocoon because I have only 2 turns left. So we'll just guard the Vestal here and spend her action doing nothing. Now we're going to uncover this one, let's say. Yeah, this one. So the Baron is definitely on the 4th one.
A decisive pummeling.
Let's give her the blood, she asks for it. And set up another riposte.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, it's time to uncover him. There we go. Now we can do full damage to him. There's the ability that I told you, Crowd Pleaser. He attacked everyone and he got counter-attacked 3 times. He lost how much? 33 hit points, people. 33 hit points from a single round, and I haven't even started doing damage to him yet. So let's heal the damage that he did to us. Another crowd pleaser. More damage to him. Splendid. Okay, there he put horror on me, so I use the laudanum. Let's use the bandage as well. And move him back. He will enter phase 2 soon. Like I said, he does the cocoons 3 times in total during the fight. Let's point blank him now. Okay, cocoons again. And that's the fight, people. That's the whole fight. You do this 3 times, you win. Let's see, let's attack there.
Precision and power. Eradicated. The ground quakes. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Just keep this retribution up. He also buffs his minions. Another trick you can do in this fight, if you feel like he's doing too much damage to you, a trick is to leave one of these creatures up, because this creature does not deal that much damage to you. He only attacks one person per round and he does only 3 to 5 damage, it's nothing. And the Baron will spend his turns buffing that creature, which does not matter much. So that's very good. But I don't need to use this. I will kill this creature so that he uses more crowd pleasers on me.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ah, he heals now. Yeah. From the second cocoons and dawn, he does the thirst, where he heals some of the damage that he has taken.
Returns even the boldest gaze.
More laudanum needed.
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
That was a big crit from him. and
terrified in a
he will
single
enter
strike.
phase 3 soon. He has very low hit points now. He will go into phase 3. Unless if I manage to kill him. If I crit him here, we might even skip phase 3. No, we did not. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to try to find him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Destroyed.
8 hit points left. We should kill him right here, right now. There we go.
The game is done.
So yeah, the Baron people, do not be intimidated by this boss. Just do what I showed you in this video with this comp, and he will go down really quickly and easily. Good luck in your playthrough, have fun, and I will see you on the next bosses.